Alright, so here's my latest scheme to get people to watch this show. Because I've seen a pattern with these small indie games that nobody's ever heard of. Usually the fan base is so small that if someone does a let's play of the game, the original developer will show up to watch it. So we'll see if that happens for us. Hello, original developer, if you're watching this. Congratulations on being my one fan, I guess. So let's get the obvious comparison out of the way. This is it's Enter the Gungeon, but with a fruit theme. Ooh. That's pretty much all there is to say about this, and I guess we could explain how the crystals work, because you saw me talking to Crystal Magoo over there. So when you get 100 crystals, well, actually, let me back up a bit. They have these power-up cards, I guess you could say, that you get every so often. And if you collect enough crystals, you can use those to reveal the locations of power-up cards in advance, so then you know where to go to get them. And even if you die, you still keep your crystals. So it's one of those types of things where with each passing round you do a little better. It's like they said on that episode of Family Guy, you don't win, you just do a little better every time. That's, if you know the full context of that joke, that's actually quite topical right now. But that's neither here nor there. So I got this from the Itch.io bundle that they were doing, where you could get like 1,500 games for like $5. So that was pretty neat. But you know, most of the games in there weren't really games per se. There's more. I mean, there were some, but there were lots of asset packs and tabletop games, meaning you have like a PDF that you print off with some rules on it, and then you can build like a board game around it. I might try that someday, of course. I don't really have enough of a social circle to really make that work out, because I think a tabletop game with one person would be quite sad. Oh yeah, you got a power meter as well, and when that goes off, you can do that move you saw a second ago with the big old spray of bullets. So that's real good. You can set down turrets. You saw that a second ago. So let's talk about the news. That's always a good topic for when things get slow in a Let's Play. So I guess there's not much in the news you can say without riling people up. You gotta stick to non-controversial topics. So that actor who played Bilbo in Lord of the Rings died. Is either today or yesterday. My sense of time's all screwed up. But anyway, that's unfortunate, because you know he was a good dude, presumably. I mean, I didn't know him, but I assume could have had like a family in it. Don't say that. I almost said something that could have been considered slanderous. Now I'm starting to wonder if I should just start this takeover. Just re-record the audio. Anyway, so yeah, the Bilbo actor. Everyone remembers that one scene with the scary Bilbo scene, as it was, where Frodo tries to take the ring from him, and then they have all those fancy special effects and CG on his face, so that he gets all frightening with sharp teeth for a second, and he's all Rawr! That's a famous scene. I first heard about that in like a forum post, and people made it sound so much scarier than it actually was. And once I actually saw the clip on YouTube, it wasn't that bad. I've never been too big into Lord of the Rings. The timing of the movies wasn't especially great for me, because I was still fairly young when they came out, and wouldn't have had the attention span to sit through a 4-hour movie. Hell, don't have the attention span for it now, honestly. I guess maybe age wasn't a factor then. The game kind of starts chugging at this point because my computer is not good, to put it simply. Yeah, those blueberries in the top left corner just took out that turret before it could do its thing. So that's the end of that round, but we picked up some crystals. However, not enough crystals to actually show us any of the cards. You need 100 for that, so we're gonna have to rely on our luck to actually get further this round. I do wonder if the original developer's actually gonna see this. I mean, I'd imagine they probably left at this point. And my audience retention rates, to put it simply, are not good. Ooh, that's a good one, that power-up. I was hoping we'd get something like that. Hopefully that'll get us further. So yeah, the scary Bilbo scene. What's something funny I could say about that? That's me at the buffet when somebody takes the last whatever. Turn into scary Bilbo. So, what else do I have written down on my list of conversational topics? I can't really transition into any of these easily. And I just noticed I get the fruit splatter, as it were, whenever you clear a room. It's like fruit gore, essentially. It's a fun way of doing that. You know, honestly, I kind of like this better than Enter the Gungeon. It seems it's a bit more streamlined and simplistic, so it's more suited for simple-minded fools like myself, and I don't have to worry about all those other unnecessary mechanics. I know a guy who tried to get me into Enter the Gungeon, but honestly, it just never did anything for me. There's something, I mean, I can appreciate that it's well made, but I guess maybe it was too difficult is what it is. Yeah, that's probably got something to do with it. So the green grapes explode into little bite-sized pieces that fly at you. Yeah, like that, so you gotta be careful with that. So, switching topics here. So if you guys know about the YouTube channel Blame It on Jorge, and he does his Lost Media Chronicles. I was watching his most recent episode today, and he mentioned a Nickelodeon short where it had to do with there were real bones involved in the short. There was like a butcher, and it was all in black and white, and the animal bones came to life, and they started fighting back against the butcher. Anyway, the point of the story is, in the incredibly unlikely scenario that someone is watching this show and they know the short, and they have some way to give us more information about that, but just let us know, because people want to see that short, but it's not out. Well, I'm not explaining this well. What I'm trying to say is, if you have any information about the short, feel free to share it with us, but since we're on a channel with 3 active subs, I seriously doubt that anyone's gonna, you know, actually both watch this show and also know about this incredibly obscure short. I believe it was by the National Film Board of Canada. That's not relevant to what I was saying, but I just thought I'd include that detail. Gosh, this was just a terrible episode. My dialogue is just all over the damn place. I never did manage to get particularly far in this. What else is there to say? So after you reveal one of the cards, it still seems to reset after you turn the game off, so it's kinda hard to make any kind of permanent and lasting progress. So just wrapping up my thoughts about the itch.io bundle with the 1,000+ games. It's probably maybe only like 20 or 10 games that are worthwhile in the bundle, but for the price, that's decent. Alright, so next episode we'll try the other character with the pistol, and yeah.